When we hear the word samurai, we imagine sword-wielding warriors, cold and disciplined, holding the razor-sharp katana. But history tells a different story. In their earliest form, the samurai did not fight with swords. They fought with bows, on horseback. And their journey from mounted archers to the guardians of Bushido is one of the most fascinating transformations in Japanese history. Our story begins in the Kofun period, between the 3rd and 7th centuries. Across Japan, massive keyhole-shaped burial mounds rose from the earth. Within them, clay Haniwa figurines stood guard, silent reminders of a warrior culture emerging from the shadows. Helmets, lamellar armor, and bows buried alongside the dead reveal a striking truth. The first Japanese warriors were not swordsmen, but horsemen. Yet Japan's warrior tradition was not born in isolation. From the Korean peninsula and the Chinese mainland came advanced cavalry tactics, armor designs, and powerful bows. These foreign influences blended with local traditions, shaping a unique warrior class that would one day be known as the samurai. Ancient Japan was ruled not by a strong central government, but by powerful Uji clans. Their leaders were both priests and warriors, claiming descent from divine ancestors, the kami. Their men fought not for a distant emperor, but for the honor and survival of their clan. In battle, faith and bloodline stood side by side. In the 7th century, the Taika reforms attempted to build a centralized peasant army modeled after China's system. But the conscript soldiers lacked training, equipment, and loyalty. The experiment collapsed. In its place, local clans were entrusted with military power. From this moment, a new kind of warrior was born. Professional fighters loyal to their lord above all else. They were called bushi, the true forerunners of the samurai. These early warriors fought with the great asymmetrical yumi bow, a weapon perfectly designed for horseback archery. At their side hung the tachi, a long, curved sword suited for slashing from the saddle. Yet in this age, the sword was not yet the soul of the samurai. It was only a secondary weapon. The bow was king. By the 9th and 10th centuries, the bushi had carved out their place in society. They were not bound by loyalty to an emperor, but by personal devotion to their daimyo. For clan, for honor, for survival, they fought and they bled. From crude clay warriors buried in tombs, from bows drawn on horseback, the seed of a legend had been planted. And that seed would grow into a towering tree, casting its shadow across the entire history of Japan. But how did these warriors rise from serving local lords to ruling the nation? The answer lies in the collapse of the imperial court and the birth of a new form of government, the shogunate. In the next episode, we'll uncover the Kamakura period, when the samurai first seized power and began their centuries-long rule over Japan.